The Oscilloscope Mobile Lab has truly been a great success. From the reports we've received, it's obvious that this tool is a long way from using up its usefulness, and therefore a new mobile lab called Scope 2 is about to embark on another tour. From the outside, you'll notice that Scope 2 is a little different than the previous mobile lab. It's slightly larger, and as you will see, contains several features which make it even better than the previous mobile lab. Of course, we've maintained features such as separate display rooms, facilities for cabinet as well as rack instruments, and of course the ever-useful beer cooler. As you step inside, you're greeted by a poster of our ruggedized Go Anywhere 1700. You did see the scope, didn't you? Looking to the rear of the bus, you'll notice a large, fully carpeted display room featuring our low-frequency and portable line of oscilloscopes. By far the star of the show in this compartment is the 1700 series. 8000 series pulsars supply any signals for demonstrations. In the second room, there's a very extensive display of the 180 line. Every plug-in and mainframe in this new generation of the 180 is shown either alone or in a working demonstration. The 1900 series is the primary demo source in this area. The most significant difference between this bus and the previous mobile lab is the rear compartment. It provides a separate area for videotape viewing and also serves as a small office for person-to-person discussions. Now that we've gone over the bus in a broad brush approach, let's look at the individual displays. Each display on this mobile lab demonstrates one specific feature of our oscilloscopes or pulse generators. Be sure to review the bus training manual for details of each demonstration and also for operational details. Throughout the new bus are many storage scopes. Since we have a distinct advantage in the storage area, this technology is emphasized. At the top of the first rack are two models of our XY display line. Use the Lissajous patterns on the 1330 and 1331 to highlight the difference between storage and non-storage displays. If you have any OEM medical customers, make sure they see these two displays as they are finding increasing use in that market. Beneath these two XY displays are several models of our 1200 line. With the versatile 1200, a customer can customize a scope to his particular need. For example, the 1201A and 1201B show the cabinet and rack configurations. Both scopes demonstrate how variable persistence can eliminate display flicker. The 1205B and 1217A are examples of the bandwidths available in the 1200 series, both 500 kilohertz and 7 megahertz. Comparing the 1205 to the 1200 shows the various sensitivities available, both 5 millivolt and 100 microvolt. Two 8003A pulsars provide stimulus for these 1200 series scopes. Using various combinations of these models, you can show the complete versatility of this low-frequency line of oscilloscopes. By far the largest display in this compartment is the 1700 series. The portables are very well represented on this mobile lab, and we used every opportunity to show HP exclusives and innovations. Depending on the time that you get the mobile lab, these displays may change as new products are introduced. The most common display will contain a 1703 storage model, a 150 megahertz 1710, a 1700 non-delayed sweep 35 megahertz model, a delayed sweep 1701, the 75 megahertz 1707, and the ruggedized 1700B option 300. Various signal sources are available, including our 8000 series of pulsars, the 226 time marker, and several CW sources. Due to the decreasing use of the 140 system, the display area is very small. The most popular 140 mainframe, the 141T, is shown with two spectrum analyzer plugins donated by Microwave. This also allows you to discuss the benefits of HP variable persistence and the rugged, carefree storage. The balance of the 140 display is made up of a backlit graphic containing a selection chart. The last display in the front compartment is the 1311, one model of our large screen XY displays. Moving to the rear of the bus, you'll see two display panels containing all of the available probes. Be sure to point out convenience features such as the replaceable probe cables. In the second room, the new plug-in board contains the new generation of 180 verticals and time bases. It shows our complete coverage of the frequency line from 500 kilohertz to 18 gigahertz, including both high resolution and general purpose TDR. The rest of the displays use various combinations of these plug-ins in mainframes which offer significant benefits. You'll again notice a large number of storage instruments in the 180 section. This rack contains three examples of our general purpose coverage. At the top is the Cadillac of the line, the 181, 1805, and 1825. The 1900 system used as a signal source supplies a fast rise time from the 1921 output stage and a digital format using the 1925 word generator. The second system is for the cost-conscious buyer. The 180D, 1807, and 1820C can be purchased for less than $2,000 and gives 35 megacycle bandwidth, sweeps to 5 nanoseconds per division, excellent triggering, and a high writing rate. The 1915 system allows you to simulate any pulse that might be necessary to demonstrate the 1807. If your customer is interested in the 50-volt output of the 1915, be sure to use the high-power load in a drawer on board. A third system has capabilities between the first two. It uses a 75 megahertz vertical and an expander time base, which gives most of the capability of delayed sweep at significant savings. The 8007A pulse generator can be used to supply pulse signals to demonstrate the 1808. The bench contains four other examples of our 180 series. The 1 gigahertz sampler, the 1810, is contained in a 180C mainframe. This 1920 system, with its fast 350 picosecond rise time, is available to show the 1810's pulse capability. A 183, 1830, 1841 system is our high-frequency delayed sweep system. The 1 nanosecond rise time of the calibrator verifies the 1830 rise time, while an 8006 shows digital triggering and hold-off. Again, storage is highlighted with a 181, 1801, 1821 system. This shows our general-purpose 50 megacycle capability and is a good demonstration for storage. Use this scope to show exactly how carefree our storage tube is. Our high-frequency large screen capability is shown with this 182, 1805, 1825. The 8006A or 226 will allow you to show the switchable input impedance capability of the 1805 and the timing capabilities of the 1825. On the pedestal is another 182 containing an 1804 and 1825. We're using a 4-channel demo box to highlight the 1804, 1825 features such as selectable triggering and mixed sweep. This scope also has plastic covers, so point out the excellent serviceability in the 182. This rack contains some special purpose 180 scopes. Storage models are again highlighted in this low rep rate sampling system using the 1810 driven by a 1920. Our new low-cost TDR plug-in, the 1818, is contained in this 180D. A series of cables using various connectors provides a demonstration of the coax capability of the 1818. On the display, you can see each different connector and also resolve two connectors that are spaced very closely together. One piece of coax has a notch in it to show the 1818's capability of locating cable faults. A sub-nanosecond pulsar providing a 30-volt output drives a 500 megacycle 1831B in this system. Point out the selectable scan capability and the small spot size of this 183D mainframe. Its primary use is in single-shot photographic applications. The last demonstration in this rack also shows a new plug-in, the 1811A 18 gigahertz sampler. This demonstration is set up and hardwired to minimize the plumbing aspects of a sampling demonstration. The 8694 outputs a 10 gigahertz signal, which is then sampled by the 1430C. An 1104-1106 countdown unit is then used for triggering. A Sony half-inch videotape recorder is located in the rack beneath the 8690 sweeper. The rear of the bus contains the videotape monitor and headphones. In this area, we also show several versions of our pulsar systems, both dedicated and non-dedicated. A 1930 demonstration shows our communication testing capability, while this 8007 is perfectly suited for digital integrated circuit testing. I hope this short tour brings you up to speed on our new mobile lab, and I know you can't wait to use it. Last time we told customers scopes have changed. Scope 2 will give you the opportunity to show them that they still are changing and HP's in the lead.